Hey everybody! Well, Kansas State has defeated West Virginia by the score of 26-20. First off, the penalties. K-State had 10 for 102 yards, while West Virginia had 8 for 77 yards. So the penalties were an issue in this game. Uh, One of the penalties we had cost us a touchdown, so the penalties were an issue in this game, and that needs to be improved on. So the penalties were kind of an issue in this game, so that needs to be improved on though. The turnovers, K-State had 2, while West Virginia had 4. So K-State won the turnover battle. So that's good. K-State's turnovers were a fumble and an interception, while West Virginia's were 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions. So that's good. The offense wasn't very good in this game. Very one-dimensional. Most of our yards were passing yards, so the offense was very one-dimensional. We only had one really good drive, and that was the opening drive, and we had a handful of decent drives, which we got into West Virginia's 30 yards, and we couldn't convert them into touchdowns, but had to settle for field goals. So we had some of those kind of decent drives, and the other drives were very horrible. So one very good drive, a handful of decent drives, and a few bad drives. So the passing offense was very good. We had 400 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. The passing offense, like I said, was good. The rushing offense was horrible, embarrassing. We only had 1 rushing yard. 1 rushing yard. That's horrible and embarrassing. We had no rushing touchdowns and no fumbles. The no fumbles was the best part of our rushing offense. That's the only positive, that we didn't fumble the ball while rushing. So the rushing offense was horrible. So the rushing, like I said, the rushing was horrible. The passing was good. So overall, the offense wasn't very good. So I give the offense a C-. The defense was very good in this game. The defense got, as the game went on in the second half, the defense got worn out and gave up some big plays. So other than that, the defense was pretty good. So the passing defense was okay. We gave up 310 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and got 2 interceptions, so that's good. Our rushing defense was a lot better. Gave up only 123 rushing yards, gave up no rushing touchdowns, and 1 fumble. So that's good. So overall, the defense was good. The defense got worn out in the second half and gave up big plays. So overall, the defense was good. So I give the defense a B+. The special teams was okay. We had 59 kick return yards. Fumbled on one kick return. That's the only negative. One of the That's only one of the big mistakes in special teams. Uh, we had 66 punt return yards and 1 punt return touchdown. So that we were 4 for 6 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points, and punted 4 times. So overall, the special teams is okay. The only major mistake was fumbling on a kick return. So that's okay. The West Virginia had 146 kick return yards. Excuse me. No punt return yards. It was 2 for 3 on field goals and 2 for 2 on extra points. And they punted 3 times, and they fumbled a punt. So overall, the special teams was okay. So I give the special teams a B+. The coaching wasn't very great in this game. Some of the play calling was not very good. Some of it were good, and some of it wasn't. So I give the coaching a C-. A lot of the coaching I didn't agree with and didn't look good. So, but a little bit of it, some of the coaching was okay. So overall, I give the coaching a C-. So overall, we didn't play very well. We played good enough to win the game, but we didn't play we didn't play great. So, but we played good enough to win the game. So, not good enough, but we didn't play great. So I give the team a B-. We just played good enough to win. So I give the team a B-. And my MVP for this game is Jake Waters. He was he led us to this victory. He led us to this win. He led us to a win. So he deserves my MVP for this game. So Jake Waters is my MVP. The final score again: K-State 26, West Virginia 20. So that's it for me. So go State and Ema.